Holy crap, was Dynamite a banger tonight or what? I'm excited. I'm sitting ready to go for Double or Nothing this weekend. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to WrestleScope TV. I'm your host, John. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, and TikTok tonight. As always, support the channel. Please like this video, like this broadcast. Greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, whatever you may be doing, wherever you may be watching. And please, if there's a notification bell, hit that so you can know every time that we go live. Man, oh man, it wasn't a perfect show. It wasn't the best Dynamite ever. But boy, they really set up good for Double or Nothing on Sunday. And I'm actually looking forward to Rampage on Friday night too. More to come with that. So we now know on the men's side, it's going to be Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament final. We know that Britt Baker moved on to face the winner of Ruby Soho and Chris Statlander, which I don't know. Was Ruby Soho or was Britt Baker really the right pick for that? I don't know. I think that whatever the final ends up being is going to end up being the third best women's match of the night. Quite honestly. But it's great to see there's actually going to be three women's matches on Double or Nothing. We're going to have the Owen Hart Foundation tournament final, the TBS Championship, Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay, and Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. This will be the first time, I believe, AEW has ever had three women's matches on a pay-per-view. And all three of them are going to be really good. I'm excited for this whole show. Quite honestly, this whole show is going to be really good. There's really no bad matches at all in this whole thing. It's going to be fantastic. All of it. I'm guessing it's going to be a 4-hour show. Just with everything that they've got. TKG, really good question. What does the winner of the Owen Hart tournament get? I don't know if they get a trophy. I don't know what else it is. Honestly, they should give them a championship match. You win that tournament, you should get a championship match. But taking a look at how things are shaping up, you've got Adam Cole and Samoa Joe. Adam Cole's already had a championship match against Hangman Adam Page. But if CM Punk happens to win, then it could be Adam Cole versus CM Punk. You could have champion versus champion, Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page, which would be good. On the women's side, you got a couple of interesting possibilities. I don't think that's what's going to happen, though. So I'm not going to get into predictions tonight. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do predictions or not. I mean, I may do a recorded predictions by myself. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet. My schedule has been just really weird. And like normally I would do, well, actually I have to wait until after Rampage on Friday because I don't know who's going to be in the final of the on the women's side of the Owen Hart tournament. So I want to wait until, I know a lot of people, there's quite a few wrestling accounts that have already done their predictions. Like, how can you do that without seeing the go home Dynamite or the go home Rampage? I mean, yeah, I know you want to get views and everything else, but don't you want to wait until everything's final? Quite honestly, that's what I would do. So I Friday night may end up being prediction stream, and may do one live and may just say, hey, let's go match by match, and in the comments you throw in your predictions. Maybe that's what we'll do, is just match by match. We'll go through, and then there'll be a record of everybody's predictions. I understand why they went the way they did, because you don't want to rehash what they did in NXT, and it doesn't make sense for those two to fight each other right now. That's a really good question, Lucas. I have no idea. I think they have just completely forgotten about the second belt. Like, Scorp could have just came out with the second belt. Yes, Rampage is on again early this week. Let me see. I don't remember. I want to say it's 5:30 Eastern time again. Let me see if I want to get you the correct time on it. I want to say it's 5:30 Eastern time again this week, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking it up right now as we're talking. If that's the case, I am, which is weird because it is a live show. It is a live show. Actually, I had heard a rumor a couple of days ago that they weren't even 100% sure what time Rampage was going to be on this week, because there was a few things up in the air. I think it had to do with the hockey playoffs, that there was some confusion. Like, how in the world can you not know what time your show is going to be on this week? And let's see. I cannot find. Yeah, obviously they're promoting everything Dynamite. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else can answer the question what time Rampage is on this week. I am not able. Let's see, Wednesday. Let's see. It's saying showtime is 5 p.m., but that's for the live, which means so it could potentially be 5:30 Eastern time again, I think. Oh, wait a second. No. If they're saying showtime is, yeah, because that's Las Vegas time. Hang on. Which would be 7 p.m. here, which would be 8 p.m. Is it going head to head with SmackDown this week? No, it can't be. Yeah, they AEW doesn't have anything on their Twitter about it. So let's do this, because I'm curious. I want to find out what time. Go to the NHL playoff schedule here. All right, let's see. So Friday would be the 27th. See, yeah, it's supposed to be Avalanche and the Blues on TNT Game 6, but that's only if that game was needed. So, oh, wait a second. Okay, TKG, you're saying it's 6:30 Eastern time. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on a second. Here's what we're going to do. Avalanche versus Blues is on right now. I got to make sure I keep the audio off on this. We're going to see if, let's see, Avalanche has a 3-1 lead. If the Avalanche win tonight, that series is over. That means there is no hockey on TNT on Friday night. There is zero hockey on TNT on Friday night. So the time could move. But then again, I don't know if it would, because with it being a live show, I'm not sure. Whoops. Kill the audio there. Hang on. Can't believe we're talking NHL hockey on my wrestling. Well, that's the way this week has gone. We've talked about everything. Let's see. Is the game over? I don't know. Let's see. No, the game shouldn't be over yet. Here we go. Well, we'll get you a live update on what's happening with live on multiple networks. We'll go live on TNT East. We're going to get you a live update from the Stanley Cup playoffs. Because that's what we do. Colorado's up 3-1 with 10 minutes left in the third. They are looking to ice this one. So I don't know what TNT is going to do then. This is an interesting situation. I suppose they could move back the live time and have Rampage start. Imagine if they went ahead and went head to head with SmackDown. Would you do that? Oh, Marcus, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Good grief. That is not good. Yeah, I don't know. If you're AEW and TNT, would you want to go head to head live with SmackDown? Or would you want to be nice to the people in Vegas and say, hey, you want to come a little bit later? You know, we'll start it at 7 p.m. local time, which would be 9 p.m. And you go back to your regular 9 p.m. time slot. I don't know. What do you do? Oh, St. Louis just scored 3-2. So, you know what? We may have to stay live until this is over, because if St. Louis wins, then there's no question it will be on at 5:30 Eastern time. 5:36. No, it would be 6:30 Eastern time. Yeah, because pregame would probably start at 7:30. I'm guessing. So, yeah. So, what did you guys think of Dynamite tonight? The promo segment between Hangman Adam Page and CM Punk was great. I really enjoyed that. The only thing I was disappointed in, again was, just Thunder Rosa at the top of the stage with Tony Schiavone. Again, that's the only build we've gotten to this match with Serena Deeb has been that. And I've questioned, why hasn't Thunder Rosa wrestled in AEW since she wrestled Nyla Rose? And somebody had responded to me that she's been recovering from some injuries, but I swear she's wrestled at Mission Pro Wrestling too. I don't know. Oh, Marcus. So Marcus, let me ask you, you had an issue with the chiropractor. Were you having this issue before you went to the chiropractor? Because if that's the case, then, well, that's not good. Yeah, if Rampage goes head to head with SmackDown, I'd be recording SmackDown and watching Rampage live for sure. Well, actually, if I'm able to be here in the studio, I can have both on dual TVs. So I can have both on. So we'll see. Yes, Blake, I did say St. Louis because the St. Louis Blues are taking on the Colorado Avalanche in Game 5 of the NHL. Is this the Stanley Cup Western Conference semifinals? Yeah, second round of the Western Conference. So yeah, it must be the Western Conference semifinals, with Colorado having a 3-1 series lead. And tomorrow night, it'll be the Edmonton Oilers and Calgary Flames in Game 5 of their series, where the Oilers lead 3-1. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they swept their series with the Florida Panthers. And New York Rangers, Carolina Hurricanes are knotted at 2 games apiece. Tomorrow night, they have Game 5 to see who takes the lead. That's your NHL update here on WrestleScope. Oh, so it was like that before you went to the chiropractor. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to watch WWE after watching AEW because the shows are so, you can just tell the companies are so vastly different. And the thought process of putting shows together is so different. Look how much time is spent in 2 hours of in-ring action. Okay, yes, you had the promo with Page and Punk. You had a backstage promo with Red Velvet and Ruby Soho, but that lasted 60 seconds. You had the top of the stage promo with Thunder Rosa, but really the rest of the show was all wrestling. There was nothing else. Whereas WWE in a 2-hour show will do 6 recaps, 4 promos, and have 3 matches. So say what you will. It's hard as a wrestling fan not to be a bigger fan of AEW right now. They weren't perfect. It was not a perfect show. But, it's what we expect from AEW. And it was the go-home Dynamite for their biggest their one of their top 2 pay-per-views of the year. And they did everything they needed to do to build up for this. You got an incredible in-ring promo for the main event. You had matches set up, things for the upcoming matches. Good grief, we had Jeff Cobb and Great Khan from New Japan Pro Wrestling show up. Who had that on their wrestling bingo card for the week? Nobody. Oh, interesting. AEW just announced, due to injury last week, Sting has not been cleared to travel and will unfortunately not be at this Saturday's AEW Double or Nothing Fan Fest meet and greets. For fans who purchase tickets to see the icon, watch your inbox for information on refunds. Well, yeah, Darby Allin doesn't have anything going on at Double or Nothing, does he? See, what's funny, I actually used to have a sports channel. I don't think I ever did anything on YouTube with it, but I did on TikTok. I did on Instagram for a while. I did have a sports channel back in the day. I actually had a sports talk show, but not anymore. Not anymore. Did you know today is Roman Reigns' birthday? That's right. So you need to acknowledge the tribal chief. Yes, you do. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. I could have waited until tomorrow, but we'll talk about it now. No, it is not Big E. Here's my thought. I'm thinking it's Drew McIntyre. I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre. Just because of the history he has with Sheamus. Who else is it going to be? And McIntyre hasn't done anything since Backlash? WrestleMania Backlash? Because he was overseas. So have him come back and have him be part of that. Because he's not going to have a main event feud for a couple more months. Gives him something to do. The mystery partner for the New Day is going to be Drew McIntyre. You heard it here first. Because I can't see it being anybody else. And who else is Drew going to feud with right now until he gets ready to have his feud with Roman Reigns in 2 months? He's got to do something. He's got to be on TV. Why not place him in this position? It makes him a really good equalizer, and a really good big man to go along with Woods and Kingston. That's just my thought. Back to AEW, and this is no slight on Jurassic Express, but man, after you have that great match between FTR and Roppongi Vice, and then the appearance of Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb, and then you have the tag team champions come out, a dinosaur and a jungle guy. That has not been a good championship run for them. And they really need to get those titles on another team that could be. Oh, St. Louis just tied it with 4:45 left in the game. They're knotted up at 3. Oh boy, didn't see what the goal was. Watching it right now. Off a deflection and a tip in behind the back of the goalkeeper. Man. 2 goals in the last 4 minutes for the St. Louis Blues to tie it up. Yep. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, I just mentioned that. So they're knotted at 3 right now. And St. Louis has the puck back near the Avalanche goal. Yeah, who knew we'd be doing an NHL watch along here? All right, Jabril. I don't think we're going to see Sasha Banks back in WWE. But again, it's actually been very quiet the last couple of days. There has not been much new news concerning that situation in the last couple of days. So it's really hard to say what's going to end up happening. But like I've been saying for over a week now, there's a lot more information to come out on this, and this situation is going to get a lot uglier before it gets better. That's just my thinking on the entire situation. I don't think personally, I don't think WWE is going to mention it again, but who knows? No, I do. The Chicago Flames. I mean, the Blackhawks? Or are you thinking Calgary? The Flames are Calgary. Chicago is the Blackhawks. I'm actually not a big NHL fan. My wife was a hockey fan when she was younger. Colorado just scored. Man, what a game. Holy cow. Yep, Colorado now up 4-3, and the hats are hitting the ice. So they're going to have to stop play here for a couple of minutes. Oh, that must be some sort of a promotion that they're doing. Oh, was it a hat trick? It must be a hat trick for somebody. That's what it is. Holy cow. He went goal to goal. I didn't see who the player was, but he went the entire length of the rink, juked a defender, and just a beautiful goal. Man. Oh, McKinnon for the Avalanche. Man, that was just a thing of beauty. Wow. But yeah, again, not having the audio on must have been a hat trick. That's why everybody was throwing hats on the ice. Yeah, Lucas, I don't care about the NBA. Though the Heat were close to eliminating the Celtics, weren't they? And the Celtics ended up winning the last game. And if they win this one, yep, Lucas, you're right. Yep, Nathan McKinnon, number 29 for the Avs. So they take the holy cow. People are still throwing hats out of the. Yep, must have been a hat trick. But the thing is, you throw those hats out, you're not going to get your hat back. So why do that? Maybe I just don't understand hockey fans. I don't know. You know, give me football, give me soccer. I don't know enough to, you know. Does anybody have anything for Tampa Bay though? I mean, good grief, they're the two-time defending champions, and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. They just swept Florida. Does anybody have anything for them? But couldn't you find a hat that was better than the one that you took or that you threw and walk home with a better hat? that's just weird. But then again, in Detroit, they used to throw octopuses on or octopi. Yeah. Okay, Jabril. Yes, reportedly the brand split is over. Actually, there was a story up earlier, and I didn't get to read it. Yeah, there was a story up earlier about the brand split being over, and it was during Dynamite, so I didn't click on it and I didn't get to read it, unfortunately. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for playing this audio. Shining Polaris on Twitter posted a video of Tony Khan after Dynamite. How many of you were here at the beginning? How many of you wanted that first show of pay-per-view? That huge moment, great ending with John Moxley. Ladies and gentlemen, someone up in the start of the very special and to be able back here. We didn't know if we were ever coming back. We're going up in 2020 back here. I know we ended up doing double nothing in January 22 years. It was not unexpected, but I hope a lot of you enjoyed the show. You all going and keep the record going. And the dynamic all around the world, including great fans here in Las Vegas. The fight capital of the world. Thank you. And thank you for coming up with me again. It's the beginning of restart, as we say in great tradition, because I want to keep double nothing in Las Vegas forever. Thank you. Okay, Tony Khan really didn't. I mean, it was just kind of a thank you to the fans and talking about everything at the end of the show. So, St. Louis has pulled their goalkeeper. They pulled their goalie with minute 56 left in the game. Which, yeah, I mean, you got to. You've got to, because you're trying to stay alive in this series. So, but anyways, yeah, back to the question about the brand split. Yeah, it sounds like it is over. It sounds like the brand split is over. It really appears that way, which tells me that there will not be any changes to the heavyweight championship or the tag team championship anytime soon. All right, sorry, getting distracted by a few things here. So again, I thought overall this was a really good go home Dynamite for Double or Nothing. It hit a lot of the things that it needed to. It left a few things for Rampage on Friday night, and the thing I was shocked by that we didn't see, and maybe we'll see it Friday night, is no interaction between Death Triangle and House of Black. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean the build. I guess they really don't have to do too much more build to that. That one's been going on for a couple of months now. So, do you really need any more build for it? I don't know. I'm trying to think what else there is that they would need to be building for. We'll probably see something with Hookhausen and Tony Nese on Friday night. Obviously, we'll have the women's Owen tournament. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is incredible. Yep, you're right, Lucas. St. Louis just scored with 56 seconds left in the third period. And they had the man advantage because they took their goalkeeper out. So basically it's a power play. This is just crazy. We went from a 3-1 Colorado lead to a 4-4 tie in a matter of less than 9 minutes. That's nuts. Now, I would assume St. Louis brings their goalie back in now, obviously. And with 56 seconds left, I mean, anything's possible at this point. Marcus, it is sounding like Orton may actually be injured. Let's see if we can find anything here. Oh, wait, they're going to replay for something. Could the St. Louis player have been in the crease? Yeah, Lucas, I just saw that. Yeah, it's under review. Could he have been in the crease and it doesn't count? That would suck for St. Louis if that's the case. Let's see. Okay, let me change my search here because if you put in Randy Orton injury on Twitter, nope, they counted it. So we're down to, and Lucas, you might actually be ahead of me. 30 seconds left. Down to 10. Colorado has the puck, offensive end, and nope, we're going to go to overtime. Well, I'm not going to stay on for the remainder of this game. Colorado's mascot was licking the glass. Honestly, who has the greatest mascot in hockey is the Milwaukee Admirals of the AHL. Roscoe is just incredible. Okay, I am not seeing any. Okay, wait a second. Hold on, I may have found the story on Randy Orton. Let's see. No, the story I just read was basically following up on Riddle's comments in his promo. Okay, so WWE is reporting Randy Orton is taking time off to deal with severe back issues, but is that kayfabe or is it? I don't know. It's It's possible he may legit be injured, but I don't know. So I can't answer that question. Blake. Oh, sorry, Blake. I wasn't looking at your questions. Okay. What do I think is going to be match of the night at Double or Nothing? Wow. Boy. Depending on how long they're given, Young Bucks versus the Hardys could be. I mean, that's a dream match right there. Cole versus Samoa Joe, definitely. I think those are the two, quite honestly. I mean, I think everything's going to be really good. That triple threat for the AEW Tag Team Championships, if that triple threat match tonight between Swerve, Jungle Boy, and Ricky Starks was any indication, that tag team championship match is going to be crazy. And I believe we're going to have at least 2 New Japan appearances at Double or Nothing, because Great Khan and Jeff Cobb were just the tip of the iceberg. That was a teaser for us to say, hey, that forbidden door has been kicked in and they're not messing around. I'd really be shocked if MJF won. I really would be. I think Wardlow is going to win because he's going to end up getting his contract from MJF removed, and Wardlow will be available to wrestle then. It doesn't conventional thinking says it doesn't make sense unless Wardlow gets screwed by Shawn Spears and they do something screwy and he has to get a return match at Dynamite next Wednesday. So I wouldn't be shocked if MJF wins. I think people obviously would be very disappointed if that was the case. But, anytime there's a match that, we, as fans, we pretty much know what's going to happen. That's when you swerve people. That's when you swerve them. So, no, Randy versus Roman is still going to happen at SummerSlam. I wouldn't be shocked if MJF pulls out a different surprise. I mean, come on, it's a big pay-per-view. There's going to be surprises. I wouldn't be shocked. There's going to be involvement from Shawn Spears. You know it. Who knows? Yeah, I think it would be kind of the ultimate storyline is, Wardlow is right there, that close to winning, and somebody screws him. After all this time, somebody screws him, and he ends up getting a redemption somehow at another time. Though the pop for him, the pop for him would be huge if he did win. Okay, so I guess I want to talk NXT here real quick. Out of the blue yesterday, Nikita Lyons was taken out of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, and it appears she has suffered a partial MCL tear and sprain. No surgery needed. She's just going to have to rehab the knee, but I'm guessing she'll be out of action for at least a handful of weeks here. I don't know how long. I mean, with a partial MCL tear, that's something you've got to be very careful with. Yeah, that chair shot tonight. Holy crap. I have to watch that one over again, but did MJF get his arm up to block that one? Because if he didn't, he took that full on the head. And yeah, that was not pretty. That was not pretty at all. Yeah, Jade's not going to lose on Sunday. No, they're going to take her to 50-0. She'll have her 50th, 50th match be at All In, and that's where she's going to lose. So I'm guessing we are not going to have a TNT championship match at Double or Nothing, which is a little disappointing because again, I don't know what they're doing with that championship. I really don't think they know what they're doing with that championship right now, because it still keeps circling around Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara. And I don't know why. I had thought, okay, maybe we're going to get, Sammy versus Scorp number 4 at Double or Nothing. And, you have Paige Van Zant out there. You have Ty Conti out there. And, here's something I'm envisioning, and I don't know when it will happen. If they're going to continue on with Sammy Guevara as a heel, that, he's going to start talking about how him and Ty are the first couple of AEW, because obviously Cody and Brandy are gone, and they don't have Adam Cole and Britt Baker on TV together a ton. They never have Jungle Boy and Anna Jay together. I'm trying to think if there's any other couples in AEW right now. And you have the surprise appearance of the true first family of wrestling, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Because I don't know if you've noticed, Candice LeRae has reopened her Pro Wrestling Tees shop. There are 3 or 4 new Candice LeRae shirts available at Pro Wrestling Tees. And I mean, that doesn't mean it's an immediate sign that she's going to AEW, but it's a pretty good sign that her and Johnny aren't going back to WWE anytime soon. But maybe they gotta pay for the diapers right now for the baby. And they're still in the overtime intermission. It must be a 15-minute intermission before the overtime. So, all right, I am going to get out of here, folks. My voice has been bothering me a lot the last couple of days. So, but one thing I want to do real quick while I'm on the air here. One thing I don't talk about a lot is John is a huge Muppets fan. I love the Muppets. And yes, Blake, the tournament is ending on Sunday. The final semifinal is Friday night on Rampage, and then the final is on Sunday. And Lego came out with Muppet minifigures that they've released. There's 12. Oh, man, that is a weird glare on there. That's weird. I haven't been able to find them anywhere, but I happened to stop at Walgreens tonight, and I always like to look in the toy section at Walgreens, and I happened to find 2 of them. So we are going to open these real quick and see which figures I got. And there are two particular ones I am hoping for. I'm hoping I don't get duplicates here. I don't know if I'm going to go out and attempt to get all 12 of them. All right, so we opened the first one. I'm not... Oops. I'm losing pieces already. I don't know what that was. All right, and we got... Okay, I don't remember who's who. Is this Waldorf or Statler? I don't remember which guy this is. It'd be kind of funny if I got both of the old guys right now. That would be... I want to say this is Waldorf. There. Show them in the camera there, and I'll show them over here real quick. All right, so we got the first one there. Okay, does it... I don't know what these other little pieces here are for. Let's see what they got here real quick. Oh, it's a coffee cup. Oh, and he's holding up a little... That's what... Why does he have a coffee cup? He never had a coffee cup on the show. Did he? I don't know how the heck... Oh, there we go. All right, we'll get his... This is like really weird. He's got like two of them. Nope, I just threw one on the floor. Uh-oh. And I just lost one on my keyboard. Hopefully I'm clicking on things. Oh, look out. Okay, what the heck? Oh, maybe they gave me a bonus cup. Shoot, I just threw it. Oh, I don't know where it went. Uh-oh. I'll have to look later for his coffee cup. All right, let's open the second one real quick here. And then I'm going to get going. All right. So the second one. Oh, who are we getting? Who are we getting? We've got... Ah! All right, I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this one. But where are his legs? Does he not get legs? Oh, there we go. We've got the great Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. And Dr. Honeydew includes a science flask. Not a beaker. Didn't get beaker. Would have been kind of funny had I gotten beaker with him, so. All right. I don't think it came with any. All right, so here we go. Here's the two I got. I got Waldorf and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew to start the collection. So I don't know where I'm going to put them. It's kind of funny. So if you have any recommendations for stores that you know of that carry these, now I know I can go look at Walgreens, because Walgreens may carry them. I got to figure out what I did with Waldorf's other coffee cup. Why he had two of them. All right, I'm going to get going, everybody. Have a good night. And what happened to Sanchez Banks from Wii? You mean Sasha Banks? She's been suspended. She's been indefinitely suspended. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Lucas, on my Instagram, I ended up winning a prize from Salted Nut Rolls, you know, the candy bar, and from Kemp's Ice Cream, which I will I'll bring the box out tomorrow night. And show you guys everything that I got from that. It was very cool. A lot of cool stuff in there. The whole bunch of candy, a hoodie, a couple of hats, some really awesome coupons. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. All right, the 20-minute overtime period has started. I forget in hockey, is it sudden death? First goal wins, or is it they play the entire overtime? I don't remember the rules. Yes, it was a very cool prize. Very cool prize. I used to have this knack for, they'd have the sign up things in the grocery stores, and you drop a slip in with your name and phone number, and you could win something. I would always win stuff. Inflatable things, bikes, a grill. Okay, so it is sudden death overtime. Okay, first goal wins. I may have to sit here and watch the end of this game, but I'm going to get off here because if I stay on here while this is going on, I will never get off of here. So have a good night, everybody. I think I got my numbers right because I didn't post the number yesterday just out of respect to what happened in Texas. I didn't feel it was right for me to talk about, I've been live for so many days in a row. And I didn't think I changed the number. I have to go back. I'm pretty sure the 85 is correct. I have to go back into my archives and actually, you know what? I can check right now. Actually, I just got to make sure this doesn't. Monday was 83. Yep, 85 is right. Okay, 85 is correct. All right. So that is all until tomorrow night. Day number 86 is tomorrow night. And yeah, that's all I got. So have a good night, everybody. Go Avalanche, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. If the Avalanche win, there's no game Friday night. Don't know what's going to mean for Rampage. Who the heck knows? But we shall see. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We will talk to you tomorrow.